I grew up in a family that was deeply rooted in superstitious religious rituals and traditional beliefs. We were a family of 5 daughters and 1 son, and I was the second youngest. As I started attending school, I began to realize that our family situation was far from normal, and it could even be described as extremely bizarre. The conversations and atmosphere at home sometimes made my hair stand on end, especially when my parents held beliefs that were simply incorrect. I still remember how I tried to voice my concerns, only to be punished by being locked in the basement during dinner time. The dark and eerie basement, with its strange decorations, left a lasting impression on me, and I learned to keep quiet at home. Due to the influence of my family, my way of speaking and dressing were different from my classmates, which made me an outcast at school. They would always stare at me with strange looks and use mockery and sarcasm to hurt me. All I could do was endure the pain, feeling extremely helpless and miserable. It wasn't until high school that I started to make an effort to appear cooler. I became enamored with bands and started experimenting with different styles of clothing and makeup. However, when my family found out about these changes, they were furious. They threw away all my belongings, and my brother even dug out my band posters and burned them in front of me, his face expressionless as the flames flickered, making me question if he was silently laughing at me. In this oppressive family environment, I felt more and more isolated and confused. Fortunately, I managed to contact my eldest sister Chrissy, who had left home many years ago. Finally, I learned the truth about why she had left. She was forced to leave by our family, yet they had been smearing her reputation behind her back, claiming that she had ill intentions. Over the years, I had been fed so much negative information about her without truly understanding her struggles. I started to fight back, trying to make my family understand me, but they simply ignored my feelings and continued to apply pressure. In this strange and pressure-filled environment, I felt increasingly afraid. Eventually, I decided to make a change. I planned everything carefully, intending to take my youngest sister with me and escape from this toxic family, seeking refuge with Chrissy. I knew this decision would label me as a family traitor, but I could no longer endure such a life. I wanted to find my own freedom and peace, regardless of the cost. As we left, my family intensified their pressure on me. They mocked me, scolded me, and even threatened me. But none of it could deter me from embarking on my own path. I knew that this decision could cost me everything within the family, but I was prepared to face the consequences. Under the protection of Chrissy, we finally broke free from that strange and oppressive family. I was also grateful for having a reliable sister by my side. The fact that she had endured everything alone in the past made me both admire and sympathize with her.